Hi guys, how are you doing? So, right now we would be discussing the CPI, specifically today the CPI would be being announced tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. and it would be the 8:30 a.m. would be the New York time, and we will be getting detail into the analysis and as well as like some of the setups that how price can actually react. But before getting into the discussion, I would like you to share the channel right here, that is Milking Pips right here, and there are certain videos which I've been like creating on the daily live as well as weekly lives. So the idea is to just provide you with the setups, the ideas, the direction of the price and the market, which I believe that can be for used for the educational purpose of the learning. And I want you to subscribe this channel, press the bell icon, and share it with your friends, because all this content is really a really important content that can be used. There's a stop hunting video as well, consolidation videos, election times that are that just created the impact on the market. And tomorrow we would be having a CPI as well. So further getting into the discussion right away, we can we can see that um, this is the New York time right now. That is 11:33 p.m. right here, and which is known as also Eastern Standard Time. So tomorrow at 8:30 right here, and we can see that there is a CPI, that is core CPI monthly, that is being announced. So the previous was zero point 0.3, and the forecasted value is also zero point 0.3. So right now we need to see that how it can affect the actual figures right here. Similarly, CPI monthly, that is coming, that was previous zero point 0.2, and there is a indication that the price can actually increase. Sorry, the CPI, that is the inflation index for the economy, can go on the upper side. That could be bullish for USD if it comes like that or comes more than the forecasted. But if it comes negative, that is the point where we need to be more conscious, because that would be creating much of a difference right there. Then there is a CPI yearly, that is also would be creating some of the impact, but these monthly CPIs would be putting more pressure on the market right here. So the idea is that overall the yearly CPI could improve right here. But inflation, on the other hand, is really important, because for an economy, that it can actually create much of a difference in increasing the projects out there, which can be really useful for the country. And on the other hand, if we see like the Canadian dollar rates are being announced, so these are the rate statement. This is basically the interest rates that we are expecting in Canadian dollar to be reduced to like 3.25. Let's see that either they would be reducing these rates or not. Previously we had like Australian dollars rates, which were right above here. There are This was the Australian dollar rates on Monday basically, but now we have for the Canadian dollar as well. So there was a big moves that would be expecting. And there is also a press conference for the Canadian dollar. The crude oil inventories would be also be forecasted. The crude oil inventory data is important, because these crude oil inventory data actually represents the United States right here, but it has like a good impact on the Canadian dollar, because uh, all the oils and industries and everything, which 80% of basically the oil that is produced in the Canada is exported to the United States and imported within the United States. So there is Australian dollar data that will be coming in the evening. So unemployment rate as well. So there would be enough volatility out here in the evening sessions. That is the Sydney session right here, and there would be like impact up on the 8:30 time frame, 10:30 time frame. So we need to be like super active on like initial 8:30 time frame, and to at least around like 12:30 p.m. That would be like a good high impact uh, movement that we can actually expect. So work really carefully if you are using a live account. So it shouldn't be any kind of like joke on that day, because uh, there could be like intense move as well if the data comes really negative, or if it comes more if it come more diverted from the uh, previous values, or if there are like different from like the forecasted values as well. So we can expect some big moves out there. So this was literally a small recap for you guys, so that you guys can understand that how these fundamentals actually impact. So guys, you need to understand that fundamentals actually gives us the idea that how the price can actually move, that how the big players would be uh, adjusting their trades based on this data. So let's see, moving quickly towards the charts right away. This is guys DXY. We have been like continuously been talking about DXY uh, all this week, because you can see that similarly the structure remains right now within the range right here. This was a liquidity sweep that happened. Price actually took out the liquidity around this point, and price made a double top right here, pushed down, broke the structure. Price took the liquidity, went up, making a trend on the bullish side, breakout, pull back, and now again there's a highly likelihood that price can go back up there right now, and then we will be like seeing that either the price can move further back up, down, up there, or based on the data there could be like a rejection and the price could give us the moves like that, and it can continue specifically the structure on the downside as well. So we need to be aware right now the price is actually within the range, but the most important thing right here, you can see that price is pulling back and would be moving or continuing towards right here, making a double or triple top if reaches to this level. So this is a simple analysis right now, and I would be adjusting some of the levels along in front of you, so that I don't have to work much more in the morning, rather than just like looking at the templates. So to find a proper setup. Just a small break, guys. Welcome back, friends. So this is Australian dollar USD. The price was price pushed on the upper side like that, broke this structure, couldn't hold it. Price went down, dumped down really fast, making this big momentum candles. And right now the price formed this low. There was like a likelihood that either price can hold this level or not, so I just made this level. So most probable chance is that price gonna break and move on the lower side right there. So let's discuss this low point that I've marked, which is right here. So it has been like a really long journey for Australian dollar to reach this level. Actually, that has formed on the 5th August. So sorry, 5th August, yeah, 2024. So price has like gone all the way up, and now it's coming back down gradually. So what we are expecting is a move towards like taking these liquidities right here. Really an important level, guys, could can give us some massive reversal if the price actually uh, touches this level or break down at the bottom and like make a wick and come back up just like that. So let's see how this single prints out here must be filled. So let's move towards the next pair right there. This is NZD USD. and NZD USD is really acting in a form of a swing structures right here. Formed a swing, went down, broke the structure right here, took the liquidity, made a move on the upper side like that, pulled back, continued on the upper side like that, and then price started coming down, pulled back, came back down, broke this structure, made this low right here, pulled back on the upper side, that is corrective move and then impulsive move, and then again came back up there. So guys, right here we had like a good amount of resistance, and level to level resistance, price reacted and pushed the price on the downside right there in front of you. This was a local support right here. Price gave us a small move like that, so there is a high likelihood that price can move directly towards the downside right here today. So this was the level which I'm like currently looking at. This is another level, most probably like in front of you guys right now. The NZD pair would be touching this level. So let's see how it actually reacts after that. So moving further, pound has been like started forming a bullish structure. You can see there's a breakout, clear cut breakout happened, pulled back, went up. Price formed this support right here that actually broke the structure right here. But on the other hand, this candle actually like was a candle just to take out the sellers, and then the price started pushing on the upper side like that. So this was like a uh, this is like a stop hunt move. You can see that although the plan was to push the price on the upper side, but this candle kind of like stopped out everybody around here, exactly came level to level right here, and price started going on the upper side like that, making the momentum towards the upper side. So what ended up happening, guys, that as the price started going on the upper side, price touched this level, formed this high directly from this order block. Price actually started rejecting, and then price came back down again, gave us a push on the upper side, but price couldn't form a double top around here. So after that point, price has been like in a range. So let's see that how this range actually forms if the breakout happens around here. So we can expect a move like that. But on the other hand, if the price breaks out of this level, so there could be a good momentum on the upper side like that. So these are the certain structures we are looking in the pound right now. Moving further towards the euro right now. So euro has been like has formed a low right here, and the formation of this low was around November 22nd, that is the previous month. Just a sec, guys. Yep. Yeah. So what ended up happening, that price came back down, formed a low, and eventually price started breaking on the upper side like that. Price pushed back, formed a double top right here, and broke the structure right there. And as the price broke the structure right there, price held the level, and price started moving on the upper side, broke the structure right here, pulled back or move on the upper side, and still price is ambiguous right now, and there's a high likelihood that price would be going back down and completing this range. Let's talk in another other scenario that you can see right here, that this was actually the support right here that was broken, and eventually the idea was that price, if you can see that if the structure breaks like that, any kind of pullback should be giving this is an ideal condition, guys. But on the other hand, this ideal condition wasn't like fulfilled, so that's why we need to keep an proper eye that how the structure is actually forming. So price came back down, pulled back up, and then again broke the structure right here. Price came back down to this level. uh, the price should have like gone on the upper side like that, breaking this structure and moving and creating a trend just like that for the bullish scenario right there. But on the other hand, this sell structure has uh, the seller still came back after this wick, and price started moving down. So this is a good low hanging fruit trade right here. You can see that price is pushing, it got rejected, so there's a good likelihood that price can go on the downside like that. But on the other hand, if you can see that pound is also giving a sell structure that isn't much clear right now, but Australian dollar structure is super clear, guys. And just exactly right here, you can take a small practice trade, pull back, continue towards this downside like that. So making completing this structure like that. So let's see how price actually reacts to this level. So moving further, this is Euro GBP. So the idea was that Euro GBP actually went really bearish today. You can see that this was another level right here that price actually broke. Initially, what I was looking at, that I was just expecting that price would be holding this level around here, because each time you can see that if this is a daily time frame, so one, day two, day three, day four, day five, day six, price held that. So for 6 days about, like, price was holding this level, and there was a breakout that happened today right here. So in that scenario, it could be an ideal opportunity for us after a breakout, that if the price gives us a move like that and further move like that, can price can actually go down there. So let's see that how actually price forms tomorrow after CPI, so that we can actually execute some of the positions if the setup is ideal for us. Moving further, this is euro, this is pound odd right here. The setup right now, you're looking that let's discuss the top side, guys. Like, there's an amazing thing that happened, that price actually broke out of this structure right here. There were certain levels that price actually start breaking out. The price actually broke right here, pulled back, continued on the upper side. This was the highest wick right there. So what ended up happening, that price actually broke this level as well, right from this point, and price pushed back, and price has been like in the bullish scenario like that. So now on the upper side structure, it is like really not convincing to find a proper upper side structure right here. So what I've done, like, I've just like marked this structure right here, although there could be like many of the structures that can represent as a rejection. That could be like any of the structure right here as well. This could be another order block right here where the price could actually react. But currently, putting this as a structure for a rejection could be just for the idea that let's see that how price actually reacts on the upper level. But initially, what end up happening, that after breaking out of this level right here, the price is actually holding above there, and there hasn't been any kind of like a good momentum structure. And do we also do have like a pullback scenario, that if the price pulls back around this level, there could be other move towards the creating a double top, and then price could even move on the upper side like that. So for a reference point, I'm just like looking at this level, and will be waiting, although the swing isn't that clear. But uh, let's see that if there is a pullback down there like that, again can give us a move towards upper side like that, in order to continue the trend with the in the pound RD. So this is a simple deal, guys, that we need to be aware of currently. Moving further, this is euro odd. Euro odd has been like giving us a great structure, guys, because you can see right here as well that price actually reached to that level right here, formed a wick. uh, so it's really not important that why price is rejecting right here, but we need to keep the current eye on the current levels right here. So what ended up happening, that price broke out of this structure with this big bullish candle, price pulled back, moved up, pulled back. Just a sec, guys. Okay, yeah, so price actually pulled back around here, went up, pulled back, again a pullback, price continued the move on the upper side and reaching to this level. Then there was a big pullback that happened around this zone right here. Price made a pin bar right here. So there was an expectation that price could come down there, but price came to the 50% of this wick, and now price is holding and price is within the range. So there is a highly likelihood that price would be moving like that on the upper side because of the continuation of the trend, making a proper swing structure right here. So let's see that how the price actually behaves. So what we are would be looking at, that this is an important level right now. Let's see that if the price actually breaks this level and continues on the upper side, and this is, I believe, that a highly likelihood condition that would be acting. So that's why I've placed my alert right there. So moving further, this is AUD NZD, and the Euro AUD NZD has been like a really choppy channel. Right here you can see that price has been continuously been forming like lower lows, lower highs, and the structure is in a really good consolidation right here. And what ended up happening, that eventually uh, price actually broke out of this structure right here. From this point, price pulled back around this order block up there, and as the price pulled back, price has been like in a move towards the upper side. So I've placed my alert right here. There's a highly likelihood that price would be moving like that, and Euro NZD can start moving on the upper side. Sorry, Aussie Aussie NZD could break the structure like that and move on the upper side, and can fill all these ranges up there. So you can currently see that the scenario that there was like a good break right here, price pullback, and right now prices would be testing these levels. So moving further, guys, this is GBP NZD. GBP NZD has given us a great bullish candle right here, guys. This is an intensely bullish candle, and shows a lot of movement. You can see this is what I am talking about. Then today is actually Tuesday, so this was today is Wednesday, so this was like Tuesday's candle, because the broker actually uses a different time zone than the central. They use actually the central time zone, but I'm in the eastern time zone, so that's why this candle has been developed right here. So this is the today's candle. Sorry, previous day's candle. That is Tuesday's candle, because in the world, most probably, like, the Wednesday has begun. So for me right now, there are certainly some of the minutes, like 5 minutes left to begin the new times, new day. So this is the type of the candle we are looking at right now, and it is like really like intensely amazing candle, in a sense that it just gave us a clear direction. We need to use this candle like really. We can use it for a good profitable trade right here. If there's a, you can see that right here, there's a break that happened. So any sort of a pullback right here could give us a move on the upper side. So right now the price isn't like rejecting, and it is like going continuously on the upper side. For that reason, I just want like price to fully extend first, so that if any kind of pullback that happens, so it can give us a good move. So you can see that the price was like in a super consolidated state, and as the range broke out, you can see there was another channel, and then a price broke out, price went back on the top, reversed, and then it gave us a move. So for the upper side right now, let's there aren't much levels out here. You can see that price has been like this is daily time frame right now, so price has been like taking these highs as well, and price is moving on the upper side. So for that reason, guys, I have currently marked this as my high. So let's see if the price reaches to that level. Marking this high could be because of the idea of the order block right here. You can see that this is a good demand zone, like price rejected, came back down, reversed from here. So there could be a good possibility that this price would be showing some of the reactions up there. So but right now the idea is that if we just start marking the highs continuously by our own self, so it would be like will be put us to the situation of price chasing. So for that reaction, let the price actually go. Let's move further. This is Euro NZD. Euro NZD has been like been bullish, just like the pound NZD. So right here the structure was formed. I was expecting some of a reaction around here, but what ended up happening, price came back a little bit down and price is pushing on the upper side. So let's see that how, if the price reached to this level, how the price would actually react. So in that condition I would be like using this as my alert right here, so that it can give me a better clue. Similarly, guys, USD CAD, we have like a tomorrow really important announcements for USD CAD tomorrow. This is the structure where the price is currently holding right here, and this is the high that I've like preferred to take because it's one of the initial highs right here. Because price can even break that level as well, but that's not our concern, guys. Our concern is to take a small move that can actually benefit us, because we can just scale in if we understand the template right there. So there was a level to level rejection, price came back down, pushed back, level to level rejection, price is just like uh price price actually came back down, pushed up, broke the structure right here, and right now price is in a range. So anything, what I'm just currently expecting is if the data for the CAD comes bad tomorrow, or they just like what end up happening, that they just like don't increase their rates that are coming tomorrow. So there could be a direct move, guys, till up till that level, and even till that level. So in that case, if the data, if we just miss like 830 CPI trade, this would add some of like more spice to the move, and anything like that sort can even push the price on the downside. So most probably, like what I'm looking at, that even if the price holds around here, so the thing with the buying, buy and sell pending orders can also work. So we can use different strategies, but most probably, like I'm looking at in a bullish scenario right now. As you can see, that price is making higher highs and higher lows continuously. So there's a most probable chance that according to the technicals, price can move like that. So on the other hand, if we see the data for the CAD, what was the data that um, they are expecting to decrease the rates, right? So it was like previously 3.75, so they are trying to move towards like 3.25, that is like 25 basis points decrease. So there could be a, if this is like a true forecast, so there could be a good breakout on the downside, guys. So something like that. So that's right now, along with the data, I wanted to like define that what could be the next expectation for the CAD. We need to keep the eye on the CAD, guys. So this is now AUD CAD. AUD CAD is like one of my favorites pair as well, guys. So what ended up happening, that price broke the structure, pushed up. You can see that around each and every kind of like order block, the price tried pushing up, but it is going down. And right here, the price actually formed a low and pushed back, and now again coming down there. So right now it literally seems that it would be like going back and touching these levels down there, so could give us a good potential opportunity on the short term time frame. Similarly, NZD CAD, guys, this was the level actually, price has been taking this level out, so let's remove it. This could be our good support right here. So we can place our alert right there to to see that how price would actually react around here. So you can see that this is like a triple bottom that has been formed, triple bottom that has been formed like that, and it's like after many days, the price has been like back to this level and touching this level right here. Let's see that how the price would react. We have an order block right here which has been like uh, which has been acting like a strong demand zone. So let me tell you, like this is like a order block right here that has been like acting like a good demand zone right here. So this is like a one touch, second touch, price went up, and this is the third touch right now. So if the price breaks, any kind of pullback can give us a move towards the downside further. So similarly, like AUD and NZD both are giving the same sell structures right now in the with the reaction to the Canadian dollar. But on the other hand, if the CAD sells tomorrow with the refinancing rates that are coming, and it is also forecasted that the 25 basis points would be like would be putting down, so it can like literally push the CAD on the downside because CAD has gone really up. So I believe that this could be a good potential opportunity. I would be keeping a big eye on CAD tomorrow. So this is like a pound CAD. You can see that pound CAD has been like a super bullish trend right there. Really amazing push each and every time price is breaking out of the zones right here, pushed up. And as the price has pushed up, these are the certain levels that we just saw a reaction from, although they aren't that healthy right here. This is a small channel right now. So guys, what we can do currently is I just want to remove this level, guys, because it's like really ambiguous in a sense that it's a small channel right here. This is a good solid reaction that we saw. So currently basis the price can actually break. As the price breaks this level and price breaks this level, any sort of pullback can give us a move directly to the downside, or guys, it can give us a direct move towards the downside if the Canadian dollar actually gets stronger. So there's, on the other hand, you can see that there is a lot of ambiguity right now in a market that NZD and Australian CADs are being already pushed down. But on the other hand, the pound CAD was on a top rise right now, making a great bullish structure. And right now we can see the proper rejection that has been like been formed here. But if this range actually breaks around here, this is like a total range right there. So if it breaks down, then this breaks down, it could give us a clear move towards the downside right here, and we can capitalize on this trade really good. But we need to wait for the formation of the structure right here. So right now the formation isn't that clear, so let's move further. This is EuroCAD. EuroCAD has been like um, there is a there was a break that happened around here. Price came back up, pushed back, and now price is pulling back down. And let's see if the price comes back to this level. I've placed my alert. If the price actually breaks down, come back here. So we can expect a move like that if the trends on the upper side stays and can actually complete the swing up there. So let's wait for this level, and if the price shows the bullish momentum on this point, we can expect a move on the upper side, filling up these levels as well. So it is quite good. On the other hand, USD CHF has been like there is a clear cut breakout, although this was all the support right here which we had. Let me make it more clear for you guys. So this is all the support that we had. Price broke down, took out the liquidity around this point, and as the liquidity was taken, so price went up, price went down, broke the structure right here, price went up. Any kind of structures like that can give us a bullish momentum like that. So expecting the same momentum, and price has been pushing on the upper side for the Swiss for quite long. Let's see how it reacts after CPI. CAD CHF on the other hand, um, what the CAD CHF is doing is like there was a breakout that happened around here, price pushed back, moved down, and now the structure is being breaking out. You can see right here. Let me show you. There was a break that happened, price came back down and pulled back, broke the structure right there. And what we can currently expect is that price can go on the upper side like that, because there's a clear cut break that has happened around this level. So what we are looking at is that I want to like remove this level, so that we can actually see that how the price to up till what level the price actually goes. So on the other hand, guys, if the price started rejecting around this level, started making something like that, so we can get and capitalize exactly on this move towards the downside, or even to this level or this level, so that we can actually lock in some of the profits right there. So let's wait till the price goes on the upper side. Guys, this is the trade which I've like executed today, and it was like based on the idea that we had like a good pullback for this move. Again, price came back down, and you can actually, let's zoom it on the 1 hour time frame right here. uh, right there, when price came back down, made price started making swings, there was a breakout that happened, price pulled back around, jumped from this order block, price started moving on the upper side, and price started breaking on the upper side. So as the price started forming the swings, although the swings aren't that clear because it's like super early, creating this small channel, so there was an expectation for me that the price can break on the upper side like that and move on the upper side to give us a move. But currently what is happening, that price is in like getting, rather than like getting bullish, because you can see that at this point right now, after this candle, I literally thought it gonna like break out of the zone from this level, but eventually the price again went back up to break the level, right? But now this is kind of like a failed breakout that we are looking at. So either it's a trap that I've been like stuck into, or otherwise like what I expect, that price can give us a move on the upper side uh, for uh, for this. On the other hand, the scenario overall, we looked at, the idea is in the cell structure, the price is in the cell structure, but there could be a small breakout of creating this type of structure that has formed right here, could be implemented in here as well. So something like that, and then price can dump further, taking out all of these lows. On the other hand, what can another scenario be is that if the price come back, take these lows, test this lows, so this could be another possibility right there. In that regard, I would be placing an alert right here, so that I can actually see if the price takes me out. So this is the kind of a structure which we are looking at. Although you can see that price came back down, although it didn't take the low, it created a local support right here. And as the price created a local support, pullback, broke the structure, pullback, broke the structure. There are like 3 times like the price has been like breaking the structures, and now the price has started giving us on a move on the downside like that. So this could be a, each trade, uh, you have to like complete, let the template be formed. So for me, the template was actually formed at the time I took the trade, because it was quite clear that either the price can break on the upper side, but I can't say anything after like the prices started forming this type of structure. So I was expecting a more momentum reaction today, but unfortunately it's just like staying within the zone right now. So let's see how it actually reacts on those. New Zealand CHF has given us a consolidating range right here. So there is like a good likelihood that price would be touching this level down there, and then we can actually determine that what is happening. GBP CHF is like really interesting right now. It started giving us like a sell structure uh, after this bullish momentum. You can see the price has actually broke this level, price has broke that level as well, price went up, and right here after reaching to this level, price has started giving us a down structure. So anything like that could give us a momentum on the upper side. So because guys, the idea is not to take a small sell structure right here, price might come down there, right, and you might lock this profit it's not how actually trading is done. Although you can take that as a swing trade, small swing trade, it is wonderful profit. But on the other hand, like, moving with the trend right here, it's like the main goal right now for me. So any sort of a pullback down there can give us a move on the upper side. And what I was actually saying that, don't you think that this has some kind of like wisdom behind it, that why it is happening like that? Because there's an urgency right here. So that's the scenario. So small rejection out here cannot make a much of a difference. So what we can do currently is that if this reaction is actually happening, so let's put our level right here, so that at least we would be knowing that this is the last time we actually saw the market here. So each pullback, guys, I currently believe that if the price starts breaking on the downside, breaking this level, price start coming back down, breaking this level, like here from the range, pushing back down, it is also a possibility. I wouldn't say that it's not a possibility. It is a possibility, but based on this bullish move right here, do you think that it could be anything that can actually like totally reverse? I don't know. On the other hand, Euro CHF is also giving us a move. Though this is the price where the price took the liquidity around here, and price came back down, made a double bottom up there. Sorry, double top up there, and right now there is a highly likelihood that price can break like that and move on the upper side like that, taking all the liquidity that is formulated above there. Moving further, USD JPY started giving us a sell structure after the price actually broke this level. Taking the liquidity out here, price is pushing on the downside, but on the other hand, the price has been like giving us a breakout. On the other hand, we can see that there is a breakout structure that has formed pullback, continued pullback, and there could be a high likelihood that price can actually continue like that on the upper side. So this is CAD JPY. CAD JPY has given us a good amount of resistance around here. That is one touch, two touch, three touch. Price push back down there, pull back, and price is now continuous on the upper side. So any sort of like a pullback around here can give us a good move right here, and can price go on the upper side like that. So this is Swiss JPY, really a good point, guys. We can even like try to take a trade right here. Price actually broke this level, but in order to price to continue the uptrend, price has to like take a pullback, and this is the structure that I'm looking at. So after like a few hours of waiting, there is a just level to level trade right here. Sorry, this is a level to level trade right here. Price can again go back and touch the double top right there, and you can see that there is some kind of like momentum that is being built. But let's let's see that how it can actually go till tomorrow. And if this is a prominent low, we can even mark that, so their price can go back up and form on a double top right there. So AUD JPY, this was like CAD JPY, Swiss JPY, right? CAD JPY is right here, Swiss JPY is right there. So similarly, Australian dollar JPY is right now. There was a breakout of this there's a breakout of this range structure right here, and price came back down, took the liquidity around here, and price is moving on the upper side like that, broke out, came back, pulled back right here, now retesting this level. So any sort of like a break on the upper side like that from a range or channel can give us a move like that on the upper side. On the other hand, let's see if the price breaks this level and like continuously come back down there, and let's see how it reacts up there as well. So on the Netherlands JPY, the price has actually broken this level, guys. So price came back down, pushed back, broke that level. So any sort of pullback can give us a move on the downside, reaching to these levels. So uh, we just need to take a pullback right here. So it could be a great potential opportunity for everyone right here. And instead, like on the shorter time frame, there has been a pullback that happened, and then price actually rejected, and it can continue on the downside from right here. So in that condition, guys, let me remove this and not remove this in a sense like that, but let's like shift it like that, because this is basically a swing point that has actually wonderfully acted right here. This is what we are looking at. This is another structure right here. This is pound JPY right here. Pound JPY has been like in a continuously bullish format right here, forming a structure, broke out of this range, came back, broke out, pulled back, continued on the upper side, and then again the price can continue on the upper side like that. But if the price starts breaking these levels, like these levels, so there could be a good momentum move towards the downside like that. So let's see, the setup is like not clear. What we can do is that we can just consider this as like a high point right now, and let's see that if the price actually consider this as a permanently high for it. I'm sorry guys, I think I'm really sleepy too. So on the other hand, this is Euro JPY, and the price has been like taken the liquidity around here. Price pushed back, broke the level, pulled back, continues on the upper side. Price worked here, pushed back, came back to this order block right here, and price pushed back again, breaking these levels, and now price is in consolidation. Let's wait for the price to touch this level, guys. Really important. Price has to like trigger this alert right here, so that we can understand that what would be the next motive for the price. And similarly, like this is DXY back again. So last, let's discuss like this trade, and let's look into the deep which I have like actually taken. And this is the trade that actually I took, and we can just actually see that there was like a clear order block right up here that acts as a demand zone now. So the price actually was pushing on the upper side like that. The price actually broke out with a momentum candle right here. This is a momentum candle. Price push back, pulled back, reacted around this point up here. Price pulled back, and then there was a high likelihood for me that a price actually can break on the upper side. All the price tried to break on the upper side like that, but it started rejecting. So what I expect currently is that a price can give us a move around, even around this would be an enough profit for me. So let's see that how price can actually reacts. But on the other hand, if the price started breaking this trend line, moving back down there, and after the breaking of this structure, price can eventually move back down there. So in that reaction, I've explained you guys that why I've taken this point. So let's uh, let's use this level as a low as well, because the price has been like forming a strong structure support. So this is how we are actually looking at, guys. The price action wasn't clear, but still, if we just like actually see this type of move right here, price pullback, breaking out the structure, of course, we can take the trade. But right now, as the price action unfolds, price is still in the super range, so there could be any possibility that in the morning the stop loss can even hit, so no worries in that. But just for the understanding purpose, I'm just showing you this trade. So overall, guys, this is the small summary that what we can expect on the other side. DXY has been like a great deal. So let's wait for the DXY to touch this level till morning, and we can expect a move, because I currently feel that DXY is bullish. But on the other hand, if we see the Canadian dollar right here, if tomorrow CPI the rates decreased, guys, for the Canadian dollar, right, on the CPI we can expect a move downward like that. And if the rates further cuts, the price can actually like come down like really far down there. So let's see, because on the top we wouldn't be having any kind of like proper 4 hour levels, but on the daily time frame we do have levels, but they're like super historical right now. So eventually, guys, we would be like experiencing this live tomorrow at New York time 8:30. So take care then, guys. Have a good trading day.